appreciate you checking out this video. Before I continue, I want you to go to theultimatejetguide.com, where I've put together a full guide for jet buyers like yourself. So what do you advise buyers to do when the VREF doesn't match the asking price? Obviously, with the last year or so of the market,
Market's been
prices
crazy.
prices
Yeah.
were all over the
And we
place. They're
lag,
coming back
right?
down.
So I think it's really important. People need to know that we don't make the market. And that's like
Oh,
it's always a tug of war. And I think you have a
that's
tendency to
interesting.
be in a position, right, where you can do something to affect the market, but that's why we report in the rears. People always say
Ah,
VREF lags. Well,
yeah,
yes, that's by intent. I'm not going to take responsibility to create the numbers for the market to go trade on. I mean, that's insane. So that's why we report, and what I do is I report 30 days before the end of the quarter, which then gives all the financial institutions and the manufacturers to adjust their numbers before they're required to for compliance and regulatory. Right. So
interesting.
all the assessors, the IRS, everybody uses VREF. And so that's why we
Right.
publish 30 days before the end of the quarter. We don't report what's going to happen. We report what just did. And so
Mm,
there's always going to be a lag in a hot market,
mm.
especially if inventory is real tight. But in a normal market environment, and really, I don't know, that's such a silly word today with normal. In a pre-COVID normal environment where you had 6-8% aircraft availability,
Right,
so 5
right,
to
right.
10%, 5 to 15%, that's really where you want to see.
Hmm.
If the number goes above that in terms of the availability on the open market versus the total fleet size, right? And then part of that too is you have to realize what the attrition rate is for that fleet every year. And not all fleets have the same attrition rate, meaning how many are coming out of service due to
Right.
mishap or maintenance. That's how you do proper forecasting. I mean, you got to know,
Hmm.
how many, older Challenger 601s are going to go to the scrapyard? How many Falcon 50s are going to go to the scrapyard? How many did? And so as that pool shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, all of these things are a much bigger deal.